Good morning, children. How are you? I think all are fine. Children, every day we learn about IIT chemistry in 7th class. First unit terms in first unit what children? Basic terminology. In basic terminology, having some concepts children. Previous class first unit over. What is first unit children? Basic terminology. We learned some concepts. What is first concept children? Terms in chemistry. In terms in chemistry, what we learn children? What is element? What is compound? What is matter? What is mixture? What is atomicity? So many definitions we learned about in first concept. What is second concept children? What is second concept? Second concept is electropositivity and electronegative elements. Next, third concept oxidation numbers. Oxidation numbers. What is oxidation number? We learn so many rules. We do some bits also and we are discussed some problems also children. All of you practice those problems also. Next unit what children? Radical ions. Radical ions also we learn so many examples. What is cation? What is radical ion? What is cation? What is anion? So like that. Next concept what children? Types of the reactions. What is chemical equation? What is balanced equation? What is unbalanced equation? What is law of conservation of mass? Always do balance equation. So we learned so many examples also. Next unit types of reaction. Now previous class we learned how many two types. Last two types. Types of reactions 9. Ninth type what children? 8 and 9. Chemical disproportional reaction. Next reaction chemical comproportion reaction. Chemical disproportion reaction. What is for example H2 plus O2. I will do over mistake nana. 2H2 plus what is this rise to H2O plus O2. H2O plus O2. In this reaction I will say chemical discomproportion reaction. What is chemical discomproportion reaction children? Same element takes place both oxidation and reduction. Same element takes place both oxidation and reduction. It is called discomproportion reaction. Before also one example we discussed Cl2 is NaOH. Cl2 plus NaOH is gives rise to NaCl plus NaOCl plus H2. This is a chemical discomproportion reaction. So yes, same element takes place both oxidation and reduction. Here chlorine oxidation number 0, here plus 1, here minus 2, here plus 1, next plus 1, minus 1, here plus 1, minus 2, oxidation number here plus 1, here plus 1, here oxidation number minus 2. So here chlorine 2, here first chlorine 0 to convert to here plus 1. 0 to plus 1 means lose of electron. Lose of electron means oxidation takes place. Oxidation. Next here chlorine 0 to minus 1 reduction takes place. Okay. Next here hydrogen oxidation plus 1 oxygen minus 2 here plus 1 here minus 2 here elementary form 0. Here first oxygen minus 2 here 0. Minus 2 0 means if gain of electrons to get positive charge. So oxidation takes place. So here H2 2H2 O2 is gives rise to H2O plus 1 here minus 2 here plus 1 minus 2 here 0. So here minus 2 0 to minus 2. Here minus 2 convert to 0. If gain of electrons to get positive charge. So here minus 2 to 0 takes place oxidation. Here minus 2 to reduction takes place. Oxidation means if lose of electron to get positive charge. Here minus 2 lose to get 0. What is reduction? If gain of electron to get negative charge. Here reduction, this is oxidation. I will do mistake. mistake this one, right? They were oxidation. So, okay, Nana. So this is correct. This one. Here minus 2 minus reduction, minus 2 0 oxidation. Up to here previous class we learned. So first unit over, Nana. Now we started now second unit, classifications of elements. Second unit, classification of unit 2. Unit 2, second first concept, classification of elements. Classification of elements. Second unit now we are discuss second unit in first concept. First concept, classifications of elements. What is first concept? Introduction of classifications of elements. Classification of elements. This is the concept 1. Elements. So we know, children, classifications of elements. How many elements we have, children? Till now, how many elements we have, children? 180 elements. 118 elements. First, the term of element. Introduced by the term of element. Introduced by Robert Boyle. The term of element introduced by Robert Boyle in 1661. Robert Boyle. The term of element introduced by Robert Boyle. The term of introduced by Robert Boyle and J.J. Elston also. Robert Boyle. The term of element introduced by Robert Boyle. So here next, what is definition of element now? What is definition of element? You know? What is definition of element? You know? What is definition of element? An element is a basic form of matter which cannot break down into simpler substance by chemical reaction. An element is a basic form of matter which cannot break down into simpler substance by chemical reaction. Simpler substance by chemical reaction. This is element definition. How many elements we have, children? 118 elements. 118 elements are arranged in periodic table. Some metals, some non-metals, some metalloids and radioactive elements. Okay. So here, what is an element? An element is a basic form of matter which cannot break down into simpler substance by chemical reaction. Till now, how many elements we have, children? How many elements? 180 elements. 180 elements. A term of element introduced by Robert Boyle. So what is element definition? An element is a basic form of matter which cannot break down into simpler substance by chemical reaction. What is the element definition, children? An element is a basic form of matter which cannot break down into simpler substance by chemical reaction. Next, in 1661, introduced some elements. 13 elements. 13 elements. In 1661, introduced by some 13 elements. So many elements we have. Some elements discovered in scientists. Some elements having some elements name. So elements are classified in so many types. How many types? Metals, non starting common elements discard. In 16 and 61 discard 13 elements. After that in 18th century starting common elements introduced Lavoisier, Antoine Lavoisier. Antoine Lavoisier discarded 11 elements. 11 elements. First in 1661 some scientists discovered 13 elements. Next 18th century starting Antoine Lavoisier discovered 11 elements. Here 11 plus 13 how many elements only? In 18th century discovered 24 elements. 24 elements. Here 13 plus 11 how many elements? 24 elements. In 18th century time discovered 24 elements. After that 19th century starting after that, so in 1865 we is discarding 61 elements. In 1865 discarding 63 elements. 63 elements. So in 18th century starting discard 24 elements. In 1865 discard 63 elements. This is introduction of classifications of elements. Next in 19th century. 19th century for 91 man-made elements. Discarded 91 natural elements and 17 man-made elements. Here 19th century discard 91 natural elements. Next 17 man-made elements. Total how many elements? 108 elements. So in 19th century discovered 91 natural elements and 17 man-made elements. Total how many elements? 180 elements. 180 elements. Next 20th century discovering more than 150. More than 150 elements. More than 20th century how many elements we discovered? More than 150. Till now how many elements we have, children? Very good. We have 118 elements. Till now we have 118 elements. The term of element discovered by Robert Boyle. So next what is element? How many elements we have? 118 elements we know. So element, what is definition of element? An element is a basic form of matter which cannot break down into simpler substance by chemical reaction. In 1661 how many elements discovered? 13 elements. Next in 19th century starting how many elements discovered, children? How many elements? 11 elements. Totally 24 elements. Next in 1685 discovered in how many elements? In 1865 how many elements discovered? 63 elements. After that 19th century, so 91 natural elements and 17 man-made elements. Total how many elements? 108 elements. Next after that till now how many elements we have, children? 118 elements. So this is introduction of classification of elements. Next, what is Governor's statement? What is Governor's statement? Now we have discussed starting first unit. Listen properly now. First unit, first concept. What is Governor's law? What is Governor's law? What is Governor's law or Governor's statement? Governor's statement. Listen properly. What is Governor's law? What is Governor's statement? Very simple now. The average of the, for example, lithium, sodium, potassium. Those three elements are first group elements, you know. Hydrogen, lithium, 3. You know atomic number children? Within atomic number 3. Atomic mass 7. You know? Very good. Within atomic number 3. Atomic mass, you know? Find the atomic mass. Within atomic mass 7. Sodium atomic mass are 23. Potassium how much? Potassium atomic weight how much, Nana? 39. Very good. Potassium atomic weight 39. First, what is Darwin's law statement? Very simple. The average atomic weight of first and third element. The average atomic weight of first and third element equals to second element. Find what's average of first element to second element. Average of atomic weight of first element and third element. First element atomic weight 7. Third element atomic weight 39. By average mean by 2. So here 7 plus 39 how much, Nana? 46 by 2. So 2 1 are 2 2 are 2 3 is atomic weight 3. This atomic weight of sodium. You know Nana, what is the definition of Darwin's statement? The average of the atomic weight. The average of the atomic weight by first and third element. First and third element is equals to atomic weight of second element. See Nana, first lithium, sodium, potassium. You know atomic mass. Lithium atomic mass 7, sodium atomic mass 23, potassium atomic mass 39. What is the definition of Darwin's statement? The average of the atomic weight by first and third element. Average atomic weight by first and third element is equals to the atomic weight of second element. Atomic weight of first, we take first element and second element average. Find the atomic weight of third element equals to atomic weight of second element. Is called Darwin's statement. What is Darwin's statement? You know Nana? The average of the atomic weight by first element and third element is equals to second element. The average of the atomic weight by first and third element is equals to atomic weight of by second element is known as Darwin's statement. Darwin's statement applicable by only few elements only. This statement, Darwin's statement applicable a few elements. Applicable only few elements. Only applicable only for few elements. Darwin's statement applicable only for few elements only. Next example we take children. Chlorine, bromine, iodine. Next second example. Chlorine, bromine, iodine. First chlorine atomic weight how much, children? Very good, 35.5. Bromine atomic weight, you find this one. Iodine atomic weight how much, Nana? 126.5. Keep in your atomic weight. Chlorine 35.5. Here 86. Bromine atomic weight 80. Bromine atomic weight 80. 80. What is Darwin's term? What is Darwin's statement? The average of the first and third element. The average atomic weight of first and third element equals to second element. Find the average of first and third element. First atomic weight. How much, Nana? 35.5 plus 126.5. 35.5 by plus 126.5 by 2. Add these two numbers. 35.5 next 126.5. How much? 5 plus 5 10. Here 6 plus 6 12. Here 4 plus 2. 3 plus 1 26.0 cancel. So finally 162 by how much? 2 1 2 8 81. Nearly here 80. This get in value 81. So this is Darwin's statement. All of you write down. Second example, chlorine bromine iodine. Example 2. What is Darwin's law? The average of the atomic weight by first and third element is equals to the atomic weight of second element. Next example, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Third example, calcium, strontium, barium. Next, what is atomic weight of calcium? 40. What is atomic weight of strontium? 87. What is atomic weight of barium? 137. This is atomic weights of calcium, strontium, barium. Find the average of first element and third element. First element average. See, Nana. First element calcium atomic weight 40 plus barium atomic weight 137 by average. 137 means here 1 here 7 0 7 7 7 0. 170 divided by 2 how much? 170 divided 2 how much, Nana? 137 plus 40. 177, sorry. 177. 40 plus 137. 4 plus 7, 137. 177 by 2 how much value? 2 1 2 8 16. 2 8 next here so 2 8 16. 88.5. So the Darwin's statement applicable for only few elements. 88.5 here get in value 88.5, but here 87 only. Applicable for few elements only. So this in this example not applicable like, okay. So some here strontium value 87, but here getting value 88.5. So Darwin's statement applicable for few elements only. Next example also we discussed. Fourth example, sulfur, selenium, tellurium. Sulfur atomic weight 32. Sulfur atomic weight 32. Selenium 37. Tellurium atomic weight how much, Nana? 128. Find the average of first element atomic weight and third element atomic weight. First and third. So the average of the selenium atomic weight and tellurium atomic weight. So sulfur 32 plus 128 by 2. Find the average. Here 128, 32 how much? 10 plus here 6 160. So 160 by 2 how much? 200 This is Dobernis statement. This is Dobernis statement. Okay, children. What is second unit, children? Classification of elements. Classification of elements. Classification of elements. First concept introduced the classification of elements. Elements are how many elements we have? 118 elements divided into some metals, some non-metals, some alkaloids and radioactive elements. So in classifications of elements introduced by Robert Boyle. Next classification first. So how many elements discovered first in 1661? 13 elements. Next 18th century starting, Anthony Lavoisier discovered in 11 elements. Totally 24 elements. Next in 1865 discovered in 63 elements. After that 19th century, so 91 natural elements discovered by 91 natural elements and 17 man-made elements. Totally 118 elements. In 20th century, we discovered in more than 115. Finally, till now, how many elements we have, children? 118 elements. So, what is Dobernis statement, children? What is Dobernis statement? The average of the atomic weight of first and third element is equals to second element is known as Dobernis law. So, we learn some examples also. So, Dobernis statement applicable for few elements only. Okay, Nana. See you next class. Thank you.